Good day, classmates. Let's talk about American expansion. We will be specifically talking about new modes of transportation, growth of industries, which will include the lowell systems, and population increase in the 1800s. Now let's first talk about transportation from the 1790s through the 1830s. Alright, by the late 1790s, an efficient network of interconnecting roads and canals was also being created for the development of a national and industrial economy. Historians have called this the Transportation Revolution. The Cumberland Road, which was completed in 1850, extended 1,000 miles from Maryland to Illinois. It encouraged farmers to ship goods further away for cheaper prices and in less time. In 1825, the Erie Canal was completed. It was able to link the western farms to eastern cities and increased economic growth in both areas. Robert Fulton constructed the first steamboat in 1807. By 1840, transportation costs had been greatly reduced and travel had become faster by a factor of 5 or more. These changes made possible America's first industrial revolution, the widespread development of commercial agriculture in the West, and a national system of market and distribution of goods. Many ordinary Americans can now become travelers for pleasure, and even the pathways of western migration have become much faster and safer. By the 1800s, manufacturing in the United States began to flourish. Many new inventions and discoveries have become important factors of the increase in manufacturing. In 1793, Eli Whitney invented the cotton gin, which increased the amount of cotton spun in a shorter amount of time. He also discovered a system of interchangeable parts which led to mass production in northern factories. With new ways of transportation, industries would spread a lot faster. The Lowell Mills of 1820 was one of the first textile corporations to recruit young women and have them work in factories. They were supervised on and off their jobs and even escorted to and from church. They had few opportunities to express their discontentment regarding their work conditions, which is one example of inhumane labor conditions in America during the Industrial Revolution. The labor movement in the U.S. grew out of the need to protect the common interests of workers. For those in the industrial sector, organized labor unions fought for better wages, reasonable hours, and safer working conditions. The labor movement led efforts to stop child labor, give health benefits, and provide aid to workers who were injured or retired. President Alexander Hamilton took this step forward as a great achievement for America. These new corporations promoted the division of labor and an increase in the use of machinery. They also promoted immigration from foreign countries. Alright, let's talk about population increase. Due to this immigration and high birth rate, the United States population doubled between 1800 and 1825. Americans settled further west as the population increased. This influx in the western territories introduced America to new lands and encouraged new discoveries to be made. The immigrants that arrived in this country were from mostly Great Britain and Germany. Alright, I have some quick review questions for you guys to answer. What have historians called the efficient network of interconnecting roads and canals which created for the development of a national and industrial economy in the 1830s? You have 10 seconds. Begin. Alright, 3 seconds. Alright, the answer is the Transportation Revolution. Next question. By 1840, transportation costs had been greatly reduced and travel had become faster by a factor of what? 10 seconds. Begin. Alright. The answer is 5 or more. Next question. Who worked in the lowell systems? Ready? Begin. Women and sometimes, but rarely, girls. Alright, next question. How much did the population of the U.S. increase from 1800 through 1825? 10 seconds, begin. And that was correct. The answer is it doubled in size. guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and have yourselves a good day.